schoolgirls are kind of like an icon, and you can see them everywhere in popular culture, from like Inuyasha or Sailor Moon or Battle Royale. And schoolgirls are kind of aware of their brand power, and the school uniform is really important for creating this. So even some schoolgirls will choose their high school depending on how cute the uniform is. Someone who's really influential in Harajuku's exposure to the West is Aoki from Fruits magazine, and he got this really simple formula of shooting people on the street, and then he'd compile them into a magazine. It started in 1994, and it became hugely popular. And the thing about Fruits is that because the regular person wearing their own fashion could become a kind of celebrity, like they would be published in a magazine, and it really encouraged people to dress more and more crazily and more outlandishly in the hope they'd be published in Fruits. So this idea of like the mating of like the East and the West is really important in creating the culture of Harajuku as we know it today. And one of the major aspects of Harajuku fashion is that it doesn't just copy like punk straight out. Like what will happen is that they get a really incongruous mix of styles. Like for example, punks will be wearing like a hip hop hat and have a pink bear, and for example, like these guys have mixed punk with kind of Japanese kimonos. They're really meticulous about really tiny things, like really detailed points, like a certain zip or a certain patch or things like that, which I think makes it slightly different to, for example, fashion in New York, St. Mark's or other subculture places. So this is Kokeshi, and I also included this in Kawaii, the culture of cute. And the reason is I was interviewing a lot of contemporary designers, and they mentioned that a lot of the aesthetic sensibilities of Kawaii can be found in these traditional dolls. For example, a lot of their faces aren't very expressive. It's very similar to, for example, Hello Kitty that doesn't have a mouth. And so that's one of the aspects of a lot of things that are Kawaii, is that they're not so overly happy and they're not so expressive. And like this, you can get into the Kawaii character no matter what mood you're in, and that kind of dictates the success of a lot of Kawaii goods. I think one of the special things about Harajuku is that it's not just a consumer experience. Like, you're not just walking around buying things. It's more like a community, and through the fashion, a lot of these people who are in creative industries can make a connection.